Welcome back, Maverick Gamers. Dwayne is sick today and unable to narrate today's content. He has asked me to fill in for him. I am happy to be a part of a new series that is aimed at helping new dungeon masters run the newly released adventure, Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. This is a remastered version of the time-honored original that shipped with the release of D&D 5th edition. Read the adventure. This video is not going to recap the plot of the adventure but instead give you tips on how to develop the adventure into a much better experience for you and your players. One option is to read chapter to chapter instead of the entire book. Let's take some time to get this part right and not to rush through it. As written, there is very little in the way of meaningful connections between the players and Gundren. While it is encouraged to let the players create their own connections, I feel that it is better that the players actually meet Gundren. Not only that, but the players should most definitely meet Sildar, since a connection with him will add drama to his inevitable rescue later on in the adventure path. Set up a scene that involves the players meeting up with Gundren in a busy market of Neverwinter. Describe the look of Neverwinter with its grandiose structures and history. The busy nature of the city will contrast with the laid-back Phandelver when they arrive and really sell the tone you are going for. Allow the players to connect with Sildar briefly so that they are more invested in his rescue in the next section. Remember, Gundren is coy and doesn't tell the players why he needs the supplies the players are delivering. To really ensure that your players have an invested interest in Gundren and Sildar, you should stage a scene in which the players interact with each. This can be a simple exchange of words or a full role-play scene. Creating the feeling that the task they have been entrusted with is important can best be conveyed through dialogue between Gundren and Sildar. Gundren is a kind and very excitable dwarf. He can be played either as a secretive and nervous type or a joyful prospector who is trying hard to keep a secret. If pressed on his secret, he will simply state that when the time is right he will let everyone know. Sildar is a retired knight of Neverwinter. He displays a strong sense of trust and the players can tell he is no longer looking for fame and glory. He is helping his friend Gundren and takes a moment to tell the players that their job is important to his friend. I am going to round out this video with a short and rapid-fire list on how to add some extra pizzazz to the first section of the Shattered Obelisk adventure. I strongly hope that you all take a moment to make this adventure your own and don't be so quick to just follow it as written. You're the Dungeon Master. Next week we will continue with part 2 and expand on the journey towards Phandelver along the Tribor Trail. I hope you are all having fun playing Dungeons & Dragons. This has been Kate filling in for Dwayne. Thank you and talk soon.
Before you go, I need your help. I'm trying to grow the exposure of what we do here at Maverick Games. My goal is to actually bring information to parents and students around the world in hopes that they can see gaming as a path forward for learning, academics, and even support of neurodivergency. Please subscribe, make sure you click on those notifications, and I hope that you'll find content here that will be helpful for you and maybe others. Thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in.